Well, good morning, guys. It has been quite some time since I have picked up the camera to talk to you guys. So today is March 4th, and I am up and at 'em. It is about 6:20 in the morning, and I am getting ready for my first shift ever working as a nurse practitioner. Yeah. How I'm feeling? I'm feeling all the things. I'm excited. I am ready to learn. It's going to be a whole new process. I'm also very, very nervous. I'm just don't really know truly what the expectations are quite yet because, like, I am a brand new nurse practitioner. I've never had any work experience before working as an NP. I've only had my clinical experience. I am excited, nervous, all the things. So, I did get a job in urgent care, which is really what I wanted. So I'm super, super excited about that. And, my schedule is still doing 12-hour shifts, which is what I love. I love working 3 days a week and being off for 4. I'm young, that's still what I want to do. I like to travel, so I like to schedule my days to where I can have time off without taking PTO, that kind of thing. But so today is my first day. I have orientation today and Thursday. With the doctor is who I'm going to be shadowing today, and then I have an NP I'm following on Thursday, and then I'm on my own. So the orientation period is not very long. I feel like that's pretty common though for a lot of new grad NPs is what I've been seeing. Like, a lot of people that I talk to, like, they don't really have a whole lot of orientation period. I think I'm gonna just kind of take you guys through today. Obviously I can't show you the clinic and that kind of stuff. Maybe once I'm more experienced and more comfortable where I'm working, I can do that to show you guys kind of what the urgent care looks like and what all I do and that kind of stuff. I figured I want to document my first day going in to work as a nurse practitioner in the urgent care setting. I slept pretty good last night. I had my little going away party on Saturday, so that was fun, being able to see all my friends and celebrate, and I got a bunch of good advice and just support and all that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and head to the bathroom, start getting ready, and then I will kind of chat with you guys more about my interview process and how I got the job, that kind of stuff. I've been definitely MIA since I posted my passing my boards video. I think it's been 2 months since I've posted. But I knew I wanted to get back on it whenever I got my NP job and just kind of show you guys the transition from working as a nurse to working as an NP. So, let's go ahead and go to the bathroom so I can start getting ready. I don't want to be late today. I feel like I definitely need to eat before, but I'm so nervous right now that I don't know if I am going to be able to eat something. Maybe I'll just bring a protein shake or something, but I don't know. Let's just go get ready for my first day as an NP. Okay, I got this really cool contraption thing from Amazon. That way I can suction cup it to my mirror or my car or whatever. This is pretty cool because I feel like before I was having a hard time trying to find an area to put you guys. But it's about 6:30 right now, so I think I'm just gonna throw a few curls in my hair, and I might just put it up. That way I'm ready to go, but still look somewhat cute and presentable, because I definitely want to do my makeup. That way I feel awake and put together. So I think I'm just going to throw a few curls. I don't know. I didn't wake up in time this morning to fully curl my hair. But I guess while I'm doing this, I'll talk to you guys about the whole process of finding a job, applying for all of the things. It's definitely a lengthy process if you are an NP or if you're an NP student. Just definitely know that. So I'm not sure if you're new here, what's up? I'm Lainey. I've been an ER nurse for the last 5.5 years, and I graduated this past December, and I took my boards in December and passed to become a family nurse practitioner. And today is March 4th, so yeah, you can see how long the process is before you even actually start. Which I feel like it can be a little lengthy working as a nurse though too. So, but I've just heard from a lot of people and a lot of friends who did the NP route that it took them a while to find a job. But anyways, so I passed my boards in December, and I didn't really start applying for jobs until I actually got like my nursing license number from the Texas Board of Nursing, because I really wanted to have that on my resume and be I've already taken my boards, I've already passed, I have my provider number, all this stuff. I was in the process of working on my NPI, that way I had that as well. So that was just my choice. You definitely can apply to jobs without having your license yet, or even before you even take the test, you definitely can. I just didn't want to do that. I just wanted to make sure I actually had everything, all my ducks in a row before I interviewed. That way I was just I'm basically ready to go. I just got to do your side of things, and I'm basically ready for hire. But anyways, it took a little bit for me to apply to jobs. I started applying, I would say mid-January, because that's about when the time I got all my stuff. And I interviewed at the end of January for an urgent care position, and this was my first time meeting with, they call it the culture cultivator. Basically she did the hard interview questions, tell me about yourself, and why you want to work in urgent care, and why do you want to become a nurse practitioner, those type of questions. I'm just crawling my whole head, obviously. Whatever, it's going quick. So I did my interview with her in January, and then I got invited back to do a follow-up interview with the doctor who owns the urgent care. So that was really cool. It definitely didn't feel like an interview with him. It definitely just felt like a chat with friends. He basically was just trying to get my vibe and see if I was a cool, personable person. So I had that in February time, and they called me a few hours later and offered me the job. So that was awesome. I did do an interview with another urgent care, and that went really well as well. But the pay wasn't that competitive, and although the training process was a lot longer, I would have been making less money than I do right now working as a nurse during that training process. And I wasn't really interested in that. I really was I want to, value myself and value my time as an NP. I went through all this stuff. I'm not trying to take a pay cut right now. And they would require me to do a lot of traveling, driving super far, and I just didn't want to do that. It was a float position, and I was looking for something to where it would be at the same place every single shift. I had to get to know my coworkers. It wasn't like I had to oh, you're working at so-and-so clinic today, you probably never met anybody there before, but you're the provider, and it's I don't know, I want to establish that trust with people, especially being so new. But yeah, so I got to have 2 interviews, which is great, and I only applied for urgent care, so I didn't want to do anything else right now. And so I took the job, and here we are, March 4th. It did take a little bit, because obviously with new hires you have to do a lot of paperwork, and being a provider they had to sign you up for all the insurance things and get you logged into all the requirement x-ray interpretation website, and then you got to do all your training modules and all this stuff, and it's just a lot whenever you're a new hire. So I was doing that whole process this past month, getting everything filled out, all my documents sent, and yeah, so I got all my logins, got my my email for my job, which is pretty cool. We had our first provider meeting this past Thursday and got to introduce myself. It was over Zoom, so that was cool, but got to show my face and see how excited I was. Yeah, so today's the day. I'm super, super excited. My last day of working as a nurse was this past Friday, so I did not waste any time. I jumped right into it. But I also work PRN, so if I didn't work, then I wasn't making any money because you don't get PTO whenever you're PRN. But yeah, so it's definitely kind of overwhelming, kind of crazy that the day is here. I feel like, it wasn't too long ago where I was starting to vlog whenever I was doing clinical and taking my boards and passing them. So yeah, I'm super excited, super proud of myself. I feel like a lot of people I know, they said that it took them a long time to find a job after graduating NP school and being new. So I'm very, very thankful and super grateful that I was able to hop on the opportunity when I was able to, and I feel like this is going to be such a great company to work for. Everyone has been super, super nice and so welcoming, so I'm excited to meet more folks today. I guess the only thing I'm super nervous about, which is what I'm telling everybody, is that I only have 2 days of orientation and that I'm on my own, but I don't know, maybe I'll feel different about that after today. The doctor that I talked to when I interviewed with him, I, basically explained to him, my fears, just because I am so new and it's a whole new world of being a provider versus being a nurse. Just like figuring out your groove, figuring out, what meds you like to prescribe for certain things, just like learning like proper dosing, and I don't know, just there's so many things you're constantly still learning. You just can't know everything starting out. But he was super, super encouraging. He's like, yeah, like, we've hired new grads before, and we've hired a bunch of new grads who their experience was in the ER before they became an NP, and like they excel really well and do really well. So that was encouraging, made me feel better. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you guys. I'm doing 12-hour shifts, I said that. I'm working 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. today and Thursday, but my schedule is going to be noon to midnight. They're a pretty late clinic, which is pretty cool for an urgent care setting, because usually most urgent cares close at like 8 or 9. And so they wanted to have that coverage for like that later night for people if they wanted to come in for urgent care complaints and not have to go to the ER. So that'd be pretty cool. I've done mid shift before. I've worked night shift. I've done all those things. It's not going to bother me at all to stay up late. It'll just be an adjustment with my sleep schedule, but I think it'll be just fine. So yeah, I probably will, but let me know what questions you guys have with like the interview process and just that whole thing, like how I applied for jobs, like my resume tips, things like that. Let me know if you guys want to see things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, finish getting ready, throw on some makeup. I'll show you guys what I'm packing for lunch. And like I said, I can't really obviously film like while I'm there, just because I'm gonna be doing like a bunch of training stuff, but I'll definitely make sure I chat with you guys like after my shift and talk about it with everything. And Colin's off today, so I'll get to see him tonight and chat with him tonight. I'm trying to decide if I want to make this like a week in my life, or more so just like a come with me on my first day as an NP and like let's chat about it. So I think I may do that. That way I can save like the week in the life for like a longer week where I'm working a couple of days in a row. But yeah, so hope y'all are excited. Thank y'all for subscribing and always keeping up with my stuff. I haven't posted for the last 2 months, but I've just had like some subscribers like slowly trickling in over these last few weeks, which has been really cool. So it's been really encouraging. I'm excited to start posting again. I just feel like I didn't have like a whole lot of content or like things to post over the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't. I feel like I've done a lot of nursing content already, and I feel like this whole channel kind of came about with me starting as an NP. So yeah, thank y'all for subscribing and staying with me. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my makeup and then I will catch you guys when I'm packing up all my stuff and I'm dressed, and then we will go.
The words she had given the 13 months ago. No, it couldn't have been a dream. The escape, Rowan, the ship to Terracin.
Up, a lamb to slaughter.
You're hoping you'll be here long enough that the young...
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pack this up really quick, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm bringing. I just really don't want to be late. But I'm just going to bring these two little like almond flour nutty banana bread little bars to eat. This is like a chicken salad with like celery, crackers, and cheese, fettuccine alfredo, this yummy salad, and then I have a protein shake, little Rise and Shine juice, Celsius, and a little bubbly. So I'll probably just snack on this whenever I get there. I'm too nervous right now. I cannot eat, but let's go ahead and pack this up and then we will head out. Okay, my first day of working as a nurse practitioner is done. It is currently about 8:10. We finished up with the last patient like right at 8 o'clock. And yeah, wow. I am like super excited, proud of myself. I basically just like threw myself into the fire and learned as I went. The doctor that I was with today was super awesome and like very comforting, and you know, just treated me so well like I'm already a provider. I mean, which I am, but like she didn't make me feel like I was like brand new or like quiz me about things or whatever. She let me go see patients, and if I had any questions, it wasn't like a looking down upon me type situation if I asked her anything. So I mean, it was just amazing. And then the front desk and the MA we worked with today, like they were just awesome and so nice and so welcoming. And yeah, I mean, overall great experience. This isn't actually the place I'm going to be doing my full-time job at. This is just where I was training at today, but I'll definitely pick up some more shifts here because people here were so nice. And yeah, it was just an overall amazing day. It definitely was a learning curve, learning like the actual charting and like sending prescriptions and that kind of stuff, but like they approved my name. I was able to send prescriptions today. The first prescription I sent was cephalexin for cellulitis of the finger, so that's pretty cool. First medicine ever prescribed as an NP, as an antibiotic. Shocker. But yeah, I am so pumped. I can't wait to go home and talk to Colin all about everything. He's off tonight, so I'm gonna go home. He's making dinner for us. Just kind of keep everybody up to speed. I'm gonna call my parents and give them the whole rundown. But yeah, I think I'm gonna chat with you guys more in the morning, so I can tell you guys more about like what patients I saw and things that I learned, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here really quick before I made the drive home and talk about how amazing it was. And I'm just so happy I chose urgent care. And yeah, I'm just super excited. And yeah, stay tuned. If you're coming to my video for the first time, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos about working as an NP. Whenever I was a nurse in an NP school, I posted a lot of Week in My Life, and I kind of want to do more of those. So yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stick around and watch my journey as I progress into a nurse practitioner, you know, being a new graduate and talking about my journey. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head home, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. I feel like I'm a little jump scare right now. Sorry. I woke up this morning and then just like threw on my workout clothes, and then I walked to go get my nails done and get coffee and get my eyebrows waxed. So that's why they're a little bit red and jump scary. But I just wanted to hop on here because I told you guys I was going to talk to you guys in the morning about yesterday and how all that kind of stuff went. But Yeah, I mean, it was a 12-hour shift from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I worked with the doctor who was awesome. I told you all about that last night, but I just kind of want to talk about more of like the patients that I saw and that kind of thing. I mean, the urgent care is a lot of sniffles visits, like upper respiratory infections, that kind of thing. So, of course, you do a lot of education with that kind of stuff, especially when people come in with like 2 days of symptoms and they want a Z-Pack for their sinus infection. When you know, if you know, you just, it's very frustrating, but it's just like a battle. You gotta pick your battles when you're talking with your patients. Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, no, I know what's coming. Like, I need this. This is the only thing that helps. And so you have to play the game between, you know, being a antibiotic steward versus keeping the patients happy, because, you know, you're treating them. You know, it's that kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Sometimes you do kind of feel just like a prescription writer when people come in. They kind of basically come in and tell you exactly what they want. So yeah. Especially being new, I have to like navigate that accordingly and just try to educate the best that I can. And, you know, I never make anybody feel down or I don't really know exactly the word to say, but just like I never like put them down for thinking one thing. I just try to educate them accordingly and respectfully and never be condescending. That's the word. I'm never condescending. Just make sure you're giving good education. So yeah, a bunch of that kind of stuff yesterday. And yeah, we had one guy came in with a laceration to his hand, but the doctor did that while I was seeing other patients because we got pretty busy at that time. And I think I told you guys we had a cellulitis of the finger, so we got to do that. It wasn't drainable. It was pretty hard. It was not fluctuant at all. So I gave him education, you know, ER precautions, that kind of thing, so he doesn't progress with the infection. If things get worse, he needs to go to the ER. And that's pretty much it. We saw a lot of coughs. We saw a couple of abdominal pains. That's always a hard one to navigate sometimes in the urgent care setting, especially with the kiddos, just because this just so vague. And like in the urgent care, you don't have anything besides x-ray usually. And so just having like talk to dad and talk to the kid about that kind of thing. But yeah, I think we saw around 30 patients yesterday. Which is busy, but not terribly busy, especially when you have 2 providers. That's really, really nice. And, I mean, I didn't see that many myself. I probably saw about like, I don't know, maybe a third to close to half of that because I was still so new, getting used to the charting. She was a lot quicker than I was. So it'll be nice whenever I feel more competent and quicker with charting to actually feel like I'm a good like team player and a person to work with. But yeah, that's basically it. I really wanted to kind of take you guys along on my first day, just kind of show you like my emotions of getting ready and just like talk about my journey and all that kind of good stuff. I think I'm gonna shoot to plan a video at some point. I'm not really sure when, but try to do a video talking about just like, you know, because I remember I said I was going to do like a video about passing my boards, how I studied, that kind of thing. And I did not do that back in December when I passed. So I really do want to make a video talking about that because I feel like it's super important. I loved watching those videos. They were really encouraging whenever I was studying for my boards. So I do want to make a video about that. I want to make a video about what I did for applying to jobs, interviewing, that kind of thing, interview tips. And then, yeah, I'll probably post some more like week in my life talking about working as an NP, going into urgent care, being a new graduate. I'm sure I'm going to have some vlogs where I'm going to be like, you know, super self-conscious and down on myself and not know a diagnosis and feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so new and overwhelmed. But yeah, I feel like it was important to document yesterday and how happy I felt leaving and so happy with my choice of leaving bedside nursing and progressing my education to become a provider. It's just totally different. The ER is totally different than urgent care. The complaints that you see are not as emergent, obviously, but you just feel super respected in a way. You don't really get that much respect as a nurse, I feel like, which is really, really sad. So yeah, it was kind of an eye-opening experience for sure yesterday. And I just caught myself like when I was charting, sitting at my desk, just like smiling and feeling so thankful and so grateful that I went through school and that this is the job that I get to do now. Until I figure out what else I want to do later in my life. But anyways, yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, stick around. I'm gonna be better about posting videos. I really do want to pursue YouTube and like really tackling it. I want to get creative and explore that side of myself. I also want to explore more of like doing like book stuff, because I love books, and I'm literally in the last book right now, Throne of Glass, and I think I want to make a video just kind of talking about it and just reading books in the future. I think it's so fun. I love watching my little booktubers, but yeah, I just want to be a little more creative because I do so much medical stuff with my work life. So anyways, enough babbling. I just wanted to say thank you all so much again for returning, if you're a returning subscriber, or if you're new here, thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. But yeah, stay tuned for some more things, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!